But so much so, if I feel as if a girl is not meeting my standards, I will tell her straight up. I will tell her straight up. Sorry, my cat. I will tell her straight up. Honestly, I just don't think you're the type of person for me. There's been times where a girl was like, yeah, I'm talking to about 2 other guys right now. I'm still messing with my ex. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I respect that. I respect your honesty, but honestly, I'm gonna have to cut things off here. Because honestly, I don't think you're the kind of girl for me. I have standards. I don't want to mess with a girl that's just completely still messing around with her ex. I don't want to mess with a girl that's talking to 3 and 5 guys. And you know what happens? You have very few girls that just say, oh, okay, bye. No, they don't do that. You know what they do? They explain themselves. And why do they explain themselves? 1, because they don't want to be perceived in a bad way. 2, you're all of a sudden you're coming off as higher value because they never get rejected. So now they're trying harder. The simple fact that you can reject her off rip because you don't meet because she doesn't meet a standard of hers, that's something that women never see. Most women don't even face rejection, and if they do, they don't like it. But if they have a chance to try to correct it, they will. And that's what most of them do. And most guys don't reject, because I know I didn't do it. And I had a lot of options when I was younger. But nowadays, if a girl doesn't meet my standards, she's talking to too many guys, I'm like, hey, honestly, you're a great person. You probably are a really good person, but I don't think you're for me. So I'm just going to like kind of exit here and cut things off respectfully. And then she'd be like, oh, but why? Because you talked about 5 and 6 guys. I don't think that's a person that has a future with me. Yeah, but like you're judging. Yeah, I understand. But I've talked to girls who off rip wasn't talking to 5 and 6 guys at a time. And then another thing is, you got to assume there are a lot of girls that are having sex with a lot of these guys at once. There are girls who have rotations. You think that they're going to tell you the truth? No. But you have to have some indicators. You have to have a good filtering mechanism. I don't care how good she looks. Even if you say, oh, I just want to pipe it. Yeah, you know what? I'm at the age, I'm 29. I don't care. There are plenty of women that I can just like, you know, go and pipe down if I want. I'm going to reject her. And you know what's going to happen? She's going to try harder. And then they all get to explain, oh, but I'm not messing. Oh, I get that, and that's fine. But, you know, I'm not in the realm where I want to talk to girls that are talking to multiple guys. I know my worth. I know what I'm worth. I know what I bring to the table. And what I'm going to do for you, what the things I'm going to teach you, the type of value that I'm going to provide, I'm okay. And I would say 90% of them usually try to explain themselves, and another 50% still, they can't accept rejection. They still want to keep talking to me. Set the bar higher for yourself. Don't be so thirsty. And I get it. Your average guy doesn't get girls like that. Your average guy isn't having sex like that, right? So it's a little harder. But the point of today's podcast is portraying higher value. If you can reject a girl off the rip, that sends a message to her that, 1, he's used to getting girls. He's probably talked to girls better than me. The fact that he rejects me, he seems more unavailable. I think it was the Journal of Psychology. They put out a study that guys who are deemed more unavailable are deemed more attractive. Which makes you what? Higher value. And then what's going to happen? She's going to think that you're better than her. You're playing on her hypergamy. You don't always have to be rich to be considered high value in her eyes. Ultimately, you just have to show that potential.